Every day, every hour, the demand for fuel grows at an enormous pace. The search for new sources of energy is endless. The world's oldest automobile factory, the Daimler-Benz Aktiengesellschaft, has given decisive impulses to the mechanization of working processes on land, on water, and in the air. Daimler-Benz also offers a working machine which is outstandingly suitable for oil prospecting, the Unimog. The drilling of shot holes for seismic prospecting requires a mobile, maneuverable vehicle. The different working procedures, drilling, flushing with water or air, lowering and withdrawing tubes, are carried out with a stationary unit. The engine of Unimog provides the necessary drive through 3 power takeoff shafts. Here, Unimog is driving a spiral drilling machine made by an internationally known firm and giving an average drilling depth of 200 feet in 8 hours. The engine and units are operated from the control stand beside the platform. The feed or thrust is applied either by hand by means of a chain or mechanically by gears. And the spiral drilling machine form an integral whole. If the country is flat, there is no need to tilt the derrick in order to change its position.
Press.
Since time immemorial, ravenous insects have threatened the success of man's labors. All over the world, man is fighting an organized battle against pests in an effort to save millions. No matter how variable the problems or processes, Unimog is always there with a special appliance. Refilling is a matter of minutes with this special hose which comes with the machine. All of these technical solutions have been designed for maximum effectiveness. The Chemicals are always used rationally and economically. If corn is picked laboriously by hand in the way it is being done here, people will talk about farming being behind the times. This overlooks the fact that special machines for the work would be used only for a few days every year, and the capital invested would not show sufficient return. If large-scale mechanization is to be introduced into agriculture, capital investments must be kept as low as possible. For corn, which stands foremost among the world's grain crops, Unimog offers a wide variety of advantageous applications. Some of the available attachments to Unimog are shown in these sequences. Because of its four-wheel drive, Unimog is safe also when working on slopes or slippery surfaces. The corn picking implements can be attached and removed quickly without difficulty. Equipped with a pickup drum, the field harvester can be used also for collecting the beet leaves. Fully automatic sugar beet harvesting, which has been attempted for decades, has been made possible only recently with Unimog and the beet harvester. This machine combines a whole series of operations. The fact that the different operations are carried through with greater precision than is possible with hand picking deserves special attention. Because of its precision control, the machine will reach all beets even if the row is not straight. The perfectly functioning contactor wheel in front of the topping device prevents any reduction of the sugar yield. The rotor cuts the leaf stems off the beet. Since the beets are taken out of the top layer of the soil, the dirt comes off easily in the cleaning drums. The leaves are laid off in neat rows without touching the ground. The platform of the Unimog now serves as a box. Loading is automatic, and transfer to another truck is done by the laterally mounted conveyor in the shortest possible time. Timber work is heavy work. Most people who do not know the Unimog think timber can be successfully dealt with only by heavy machinery. As an ideal chassis for special winches, Unimog helps to rationalize forestry work to an extent unknown until now. No wonder Unimog, as a self-propelled winch, is the undisputed leader in its class all over the world.
Alors pourquoi vous employez maintenant des tracteurs légers vu que vous soulevez des grosses grumes, vous emmenez des très grosses grumes?
C'est parce que je trouvais un moyen de soulever avec un matériel spécial de grumes, et de ce fait, je ne traîne rien, et j'abîme beaucoup moins mon matériel, tout en ayant un matériel très léger.
This French contractor has discovered Unimog for himself several years ago. He had been working with tractors of the heaviest types, and has now made the experience that the lightweight Unimog is more resistant to wear and much more economical. His workmen share in his profit. They earn more than they did before, and they are happy to be able to drive a more manageable vehicle. With special logging dollies, 2 men can easily move logs up to 10 tons without damage to the forest soil or the paths.
Le volant n'est pas plus dur qu'une voiture normale, ce qui fait que le soir, ils ne sont pas fatigués du tout.
In less time than it takes to smoke a cigarette, the dolly can be adjusted above the log, and the log is lifted and removed. Unimog is light and travels easily from one working place to the other, a decisive factor in the economy of an enterprise. Here we see how surprisingly simple it can be to carry logs up a steep, tortuous road. Suspended between 2 Unimogs, which in turn drive forwards or backwards. Mud is the severest test for the maneuverability of a vehicle on wheels. These pictures were not taken during a demonstration, but on one of the sites of our French Unimog owner. He has already removed about 10,000 cubic meters of solid timber from this area. We have shown you Unimog at work in different fields. Because of its versatility and reliability, Unimog has already been able to prove its value in 72 countries, to prove its value as a typical product of the Daimler-Benz company with the famous three-pointed star.